Finally. All right. So let me get this stuff. Finally. All right. Let me get this started. All right. There we go. We're good. I actually have to. I guess I gotta Google this. Cause I honestly don't even know what color this is. I thought it was cork, but it's not. It's something else. Hi guys. So I gave y'all some wrong information about this lip liner. I don't even, it's fucking scratched off. I don't even know what it is. Hey, pretty.
Let me turn this up. Can you hear me?
Yeah, girl.
Come on, Doobie. Girl, my hair is like crazy.
No, it's so pretty. Okay. Can you see me? We're good. Am I like too close up? Okay.
Only when you sit up.
Huh?
Only when you sit up.
I didn't stand up.
Like when you sit forward.
Oh, gotcha. So I'm back here.
Yeah. Hi guys.
So I got on earlier. And they gave me topics. Lip liner.
What happened?
I think this one it.
Hold on. Put my headphones in. What's up, y'all? Man, so it's been kind of crazy. You know, last weekend was my birthday.
Yeah, girl. How was that?
We were like, yeah, we were trying to get back in the swing of things. So we had to make sure that we gave y'all that dish today.
And
thank you guys for the beautiful birthday wishes.
Yeah, girl.
Especially you, my next.
Yeah, girl. Okay. Honestly, I'm dead ass. I'm looking so hard for this fucking color.
Everybody looking up the wrong color.
Honestly, I'm dead ass. Like, I don't even know. Is it mahogany? Ooh, okay.
The lip liner?
Yeah. I don't even know.
It's not on the bottom, like on the back of it?
Well, it's scratched. So this is my favorite lip liner, so I take it everywhere. So it's scratched up.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm sorry, y'all. I really don't know. But somebody will be able to find it. I'm thinking it looks like it is. I don't think it's mahogany. I think it's just a little darker than mahogany. Oh, is it current? I think maybe it's current.
It's hot. I'm about to take a shot.
You see, I was I think it's I don't remember getting no shit that says current though. Anyways, hi guys. Okay, so did you listen to Queen Radio?
I'm so out of.
Oh yeah.
When I tell you it was a holiday, so I was zoned out, bitch. Zoned out. I don't know nothing about nothing. So y'all gotta fill me in.
I mean,
all I remember is somebody sent me something about some girl from Brooklyn. She's a rapper, I guess.
No, she's the same chick that was like, Biggie, y'all killed Biggie. That broad.
Okay.
You know who I'm talking about, right?
What's her name?
I don't.
Brownstone.
Yeah, she's from Brownstone.
Okay.
And I was like, bitches from Brownstone ain't got shit to lose. I said, they don't know nothing but, what did I say? They know rats, rodents, and welfare. That's all they know.
All right.
That's it. Like, they're fucking, like, some of the, like, y'all the ghettoest bitches, like, I'm probably gonna get, jumped, but whatever. Because all bitches from Brownstone know how to do is fight. All they know how to do is fight, scam, catch STDs. I mean, honestly, But yeah, so I'm before because this is really bothering me, the fact that I don't know my lip color, my lip pencil. So I'm gonna find it and then I will put it on my Instagram with my other lip colors because this is two combined into one. But yeah, so but so basically, you know that Quavo decided to like come for Nicki.
I did see that.
Yes.
Where he had like verses upon verses. Like okay. I thought they had made amends.
What do you mean? I mean, verses. What did you say? Didn't he spell Chanel channel?
I think he did.
Chanel, not Chanel, but Chanel. I just. I mean, I don't know if it was like a friendly kind of banter, you know what I'm saying? Because he did say, you know, to Nicki that, you know, it's war, but Aubrey currently, this is what they were telling me, Aubrey currently has Cardi B and the Migos on a tour with her. And when they were playing like Motorsport, they were putting a middle finger up when it was like Nicki's turn. I mean, when the video that I looked at, he wasn't like "fuck you," but he was just like walking around with the middle finger up.
Drake was?
No,
or Quavo.
Quavo. So yeah, okay. So then he was saying how, you know, he bought the Chanel bags and he fucked her.
He was trying to say like that was her bag that she opened when she was like screaming sitting on the floor.
Yeah. And then he had a whole, like, I think it was called Hunto Dreams, where he reenacted her getting those Chanel bags.
They said that was Offset.
That was Offset. Oh, walking around with the middle finger? Okay. I couldn't tell which one it was.
So do y'all really believe that what he was saying about, like, basically, what he was saying, like, Nicki wants to be with him and wants to be serious, and that because she can't have, or he's not willing to give her that, she's mad?
I'm sorry, who said that?
That's what he was saying in his songs, basically saying, like, you know, she wants to be serious. She wants him to come, you know, go public with, you know, them wanting to be together. Like, first of all, I kind of feel like because of how, like, I'm not even talking about career-wise. I'm talking about, like, height, body stature. That's like one of the 7 dwarfs trying to marry one of the giants.
Honestly.
Like, I just like literally. It's like
my nigga, you're like, not even like the best.
Up.
And like, the nigga who she has on her arm now is way better than you, and he's more paid than you, my nigga. I can't believe I didn't listen to any of it, but I heard that his record, well, his album is complete trash. So I didn't listen to anything because everybody was like, it's garbage.
I think I heard just a few people say that they liked it because it was like, you know, a lot of trap songs. But most of the people said that it was mostly, they all sound the same. Which most of Migos music does sound the same.
Yeah.
So.
But I seen a clip of Takeoff, you know, I want to like lick his vocal cords. But I seen a video of Takeoff, he was DJing and he was dope on the turntable. So he was pretty.
See, I told you. What did I say? I said he has to eventually go into another lane to keep his name relevant because they don't let him have any shine in the group.
I honestly feel like, I mean, because he's coming out with his own album. Like, that's why he wasn't. Yeah. So he's coming out with his own shit, but I guarantee you, Takeoff's album will be 10 times better than Quavo's because I honestly feel like Takeoff was the mastermind behind the whole thing. Because when Takeoff was at the forefront of the group, when a Scratch Off was in jail, like all those songs hit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think that Takeoff is actually the mastermind under everything, which is why, you know, he doesn't follow Cardi, he follows Nicki. He already has chosen sides. He doesn't like cardboard. So I just feel like, and he sees how sincere Nicki is, and he knows how hard she works. Because I'm sure that it wasn't just Quavo and Nicki in the studio. I'm sure that I'm not Offset, Takeoff was there also. You know what I'm saying? So, because that's his uncle. Yeah, Takeoff is Quavo's uncle, and they're all what?
Look at that last comment.
Shut the fuck up. But yeah, he's so low key, which is what we respect. Like, just bring us the fucking music. But he was the lead on all the. He's the reason why I even know who the Migos are. So yeah, Jeff was like, "Where's Danny at?" But so on Queen Radio, Nicki really didn't address anybody. She threw a little bit of shade, but she didn't really address him saying that he fucked her or that he bought anything for her. She didn't really address anything. She just said, like, I'm not giving my energy to motherfuckers who don't deserve it. Therefore, that's it. And that's what it was.
Can't be mad at nobody for that.
Yeah. What else? So someone said, so that we're gonna talk about Ariana Grande. So someone said that the reason why Ariana and Pete broke up is because Pete was sending pictures to Mac Miller of him and Ariana. I don't know. Jeff, what the fuck you mean I'm even cute? You want to fight me? Like, what you mean?
That is a compliment.
No.
He said, like, even with the doobie wrap, he's still cute because you switched it up.
Nah.
I tried, Jeff. I'm sorry.
But no, what was I saying? But yeah, so from what I saved it.
Urban Rollout says that's not true.
What? So what's happening then? I didn't even say that. What happened? Anybody know?
See, I don't know because they said they saw it's false.
That's all. So there's a girl. I'm not gonna shout her out, but
he's got a sickness.
He does. There's a girl who was like predicting this shit like last month or some shit. I don't know, like before Mac Miller died. I don't know, but we don't know why they broke up. I guess it was just like a lot too soon. That's what she told everyone. But anybody who's seen them also seen that it wasn't gonna last. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
but they didn't they get engaged like 2 days after she broke up with Mac Miller?
You said 2 days. I don't want to say it was 2 days,
yeah,
but
like she within a month. Went to sleep and woke up engaged.
This bitch. It was fast. You're so out of control. But I mean, we all knew it wasn't gonna last, so I'm not really surprised. So I was like, I know he's embarrassed. Like, there's no doubt about it that he's embarrassed. But I don't know.
What did I say? Ariana Grande don't want that Negro. He look hella weird, even more than Mac. Apparently, he's sick or something. He has some type of sickness. Yeah, they said he has an autoimmune disease, but it's not AIDS.
What is it? Wait, Pete?
Because somebody was making fun of how he looks, or like his skin discoloration or something.
Wow.
And yeah, and she was like, "Oh, that's because he has an autoimmune disease."
So, yeah. So she just,
Hey, Bias.
I just think that, hey, Bias, I just think that I don't know what's going on, but
Crohn's, I don't know.
Oh, Crohn's. Oh,
I don't know. Somebody said lupus. Somebody said Crohn's.
It's already blocked, babe.
They said block somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They say he had butthole eyes. Shut the fuck up. What the fuck is butthole eyes, you guys? What is that?
I'm gonna just take the rest of this shot because I.
You guys, when somebody is negative in the comments, don't give them attention. Like, don't. Like, there's no reason for you to do that. But thank you. Love you. Them bug eyes. Oh, okay.
She needs some pussy rejuvenation. Woo. Y'all on one tonight,
They are on 2 tonight.
Deep set eyes.
But how does he have like deep set eyes and then they're saying that he has frog eyes? So, or bug eyes, not frog eyes. Like, which one?
I don't know. But regardless,
the bitch ran through Graves' disease. Okay, we're not gonna start guessing. Because we're not. I guess we'll go. We're on the list. So Aubrey.
My bad.
Is that how Cat Sachs takes shots? Okay, so did you see the Aubrey interview? I went live to post the Aubrey interview.
I saw some of it. I saw some of
it. So Aubrey basically said, well, I have to go back to my notes because I'm like I'm all out of bed. So Aubrey basically said that okay.
Okay. I'm back. So they were saying that he bypassed a lot of outlets to sit down specifically with LeBron, Drake.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure he can go anywhere he wants. So I mean, you know, and LeBron really was like had his back. You know what I'm saying? He was kind of like his support. So I get it. Why not? Y'all welcome. Y'all so funny. So I would.
Oh, I can't see no more comments.
Why?
I don't know. The last thing I see is from even they said her body count is more than her age.
Oh no.
That's okay. If somebody says anything to me, just tell me. Because I can't see. So I'm not ignoring y'all.
I will. So yeah. So I guess I'll play a couple of clips.
I'm in Wyoming. I play on March 14th. I send him a picture of my son. Oh my God. I tell him I'm having trouble with my son's mother. We had a conversation. I shared my... So I wake up and all these dates are out one by one, all around June 15th. He sent some other things through. By the way,
so then he also said,
I'm more scared to tell my mom because my mom has had real belief and real relationships with women in my life. Like over the course of my years, that I'm sure she would expect or be elated if I were to have gotten one of those women pregnant. Well, she knew. So it was tough for me to tell her that it's somebody that she's never met. I am a single father learning to communicate with a woman who, you know, we've had our moments, right? I mean, and I do want to be able to explain to my son what happened. But I don't have any desire for him to like not love his mother, or I don't ever want the world to be angry at his mother. Like we have found ourselves in a situation and we are both equally responsible. And now like I'm just
so okay, the first clip, Aubrey was basically saying that, you know, well, this is what happened. Kanye was like, if I want to be like your like music godfather type shit. And he was like, but if I'm going to be that, I need you to be transparent with me. I need to know what you coming out with. I need to hear your songs. I need to see your lyrics. Like I need to see all of this stuff and I can help you. So Aubrey was like, okay, cool. And showed him everything. All of a sudden, you know, Kanye's coming out with an album. And so he started putting out tweets of when he's coming out with this album. And then Kanye said that he didn't tell Pusha about his son. But Aubrey was like, I sent him a picture of my son, told him what was happening. And then everything starts to happen. But then he goes, one of my biggest questions is, he says he doesn't want his son to dislike his mom or the world to hate the mom. But my question is, why would you even think that? Like, what would you say to your son to make it seem like you or the world should dislike your son's mother? That doesn't make any sense to me. So he also, like, you could tell when he was saying all of this that he was, when I tell you he was so hurt, like he was looking up at the ceiling more than he was looking at everybody else, because he was like in his feelings for real also. Talking about this because it hurt, and I get it. But I kept telling people, like, I don't know how many years I've been telling y'all that Aubrey's a bitch ass nigga. I've been telling y'all this. It's not gonna stop. Like, that's what he is. I feel like he's trying to redeem himself because he probably made phone calls to all the people he had issues with, petty bullshit issues with.
Seems like it.
And because, you know, Jay-Z, I mean, I don't know how long they've been cool. I know that, I want to say, and I'm guesstimating, when Aubrey and Beyonce did that Mine, you know, song on her album, that her and Jay-Z weren't in the best of places. You know what I'm saying? Which is why she would, you know what I'm saying? That's my thoughts. Doesn't mean they're true, but I mean, you could kind of tell, if you couldn't tell that Beyonce and Jay was going through some shit when her album was coming out, when we didn't know anything, you're not a real fan. Because, like, Listen had nothing to do with the Dream Girls soundtrack at all. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Right.
So yeah, it was a lot going on. But I kept on, you know, you introduced me, you were telling me that Aubrey's baby's mother looks like Quentin Tarantino. And she does. and so
and honestly, who could be mad at Quentin Tarantino? I mean, he makes the best fucking movies, so why would we be mad at Quentin Tarantino?
You're out of control. But she does look like that nigga, and it's really crazy. But it's like, they said that I guess his son has blue eyes, but it's like, does his baby mama have blue eyes? I don't know.
I don't know.
All I do know is that there's a child out there that looks just like that nigga, like just like him. And she was saying that, like, I have your baby, but he's denying that child. There's more kids out there because he doesn't use condoms, allegedly, only with boys, allegedly. But she has blue eyes. Okay, but you would think that, I mean, okay. Blue eyes are not dominant unless both of the parents have them. And usually usually if you have brown eyes and your baby's mama has blue eyes, usually it's not like that. Like, they won't get the blue eyes. Usually, and I don't think that Aubrey's mom has colored eyes, but that's besides the point. But I guess, I mean, he's claiming the baby. He must have got an eye, you know, a paternity test. So he is saying he has one son. We think the kids. But I'm sorry, I'm not. You can't even read the comments, huh? Fuck.
Sorry,
they both have the gene. Where does the gene for Aubrey's come on? Because his father and his mother don't have it. Maybe his grandma. Because usually, brown eyes is dominant. That's true. It might be recessive, but yeah. So, I mean, I'm not doubting that the baby's his because the baby must be. He's saying that the baby's mine. So, what else? But yeah, that's pretty much it. I wanted to feel bad for him getting played, but I just think that he's done so much fucked up things to people. It's like, nah. And he's trying to like nobody's really fucking with Kanye because of the whole
at all
Trump thing. So I was surprised to see B&J at his concert with the Migos. But it's not even really with the Migos because they don't have no issue with them or Cardi. But because Jay and Drake was going back and forth, for a while back in the day. So what else? What are your thoughts about what I just told you?
I mean, I feel like this just even more proves that Kanye is a bitch ass nigga. For the simple fact that, he is trying to come out with all of these videos, trying to get Drake to say like, oh, say you didn't sleep with my wife, say you didn't do this, say you didn't do that.
Right.
Like, it was shady equaling shady. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
and then Aubrey said that he was not going to even. This is okay. So he also said, I forgot this, that he was going to say some really fucked up things on the track. He made the track. It was going to put it out, but then he said that he went back and he listened to it and he decided not to. But in actuality, he was told not to put that out because he would have put it out because he was like, I study rap, and he was like also that there are rules to like a rap battle. And people were like, no, the fuck it's not. There's no, how the fuck do you study rap and you think there's rules, my nigga? There isn't to a battle. But yeah.
That, but, okay.
But yeah, he said that he made In My Feelings. So he said instead of going in on Kanye and putting out the record, he decided to just put all of his animosity into himself, making In My Feelings and some other songs. So I mean, he could have been vindictive. He could have been trying to be vindictive and say, Kiki is Kim. Easy. I mean, but we all believe that she gave him the puss. Because I mean, why wouldn't she?
For sure.
Yeah. So I mean, it's not
For
like
she was trying to score whatever black dick she could.
Doesn't matter.
That is like the goal.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
And do you remember when he was always at the Kardashians' house? Like he was always at Kris's house. Always him and P&D, which is why Kylie was in Come See Me with P&D.
Yeah, because I remember when she was fucking with him for a little bit.
Yes, for like a day. And then he was like, I can't take all this because nobody likes you. And she was like, why won't you post me? He was like, because everyone hates you. What do you mean? I'm not gonna.
I think he also had an allergic reaction to plastic. So yeah, he has to choose like his life.
I'm wearing outlash minks. I mean outlash mink. Yeah, lashes.
Yes.
I don't even know the name of the because they all have names.
They do. That Black Magic one, that's my favorite pair.
I don't know which one. Gorgeous. I don't think that I have the Dream Girls. Like the Dream Girls are like really, they're gorgeous.
Beautiful.
But I have like 18 pairs of these shits and I just pick them out. Honestly, pick the glue off them and stick them back on.
Those are the only ones we wear, guys.
That's it. We don't wear anybody else. Just outlash mink. But yeah, so Aubrey was being petty when he put out In My Feelings.
So now we can have that confirmed because some people was like Kanye was tripping.
Yeah.
The song was not about.
Correct. But it was.
Spoiled milk. So
it absolutely was. Because he was like, I didn't have any hits like that. He was like, I didn't have In My Feelings. I was like, oh nigga. Oh, like he was honestly being petty. But Aubrey also brought out I don't even, I meant to tell you. So there's a rumor going around that my baby father might be having another baby. And I don't know if I can take that. So I'm gonna have to find another baby father. So I'm kind of like not going to call him that anymore. Hey Minnie.
Okay, what about Trey Songz? I know that's your baby.
I don't think I want to have his baby. I kind of just want the dick, in my mouth, in my ear. My nose. I kind of want to marry Vic Mensa. I think that he's awesome. Either him or Vince Staples. I'm obsessed with that little boy. I shouldn't be obsessed with an 18-year-old, but I am. So I'm sorry. Call me Kourtney Kardashian because. But I don't know. I think I'm just gonna keep my pussy to myself. If it can't be TV, uterus to myself. So no more turkey baster, man. But yeah, Aubrey brought out Chris Brown, and I guess they're cool. Not too long ago, he brought out my brother Meek Mill. And I can't tell y'all how disappointed I am in Meek. I wish you guys, I wish that I can read these comments and converse, but I can't. Danny's really good at it. And
I can't even see him, y'all.
I know.
Sorry.
The babies, the first two might be what? The Jackson sons.
Y'all still on that?
Wait, what?
Remember, she was Kim was messing around with one of the Jacksons at one point.
Back in the day, that was like her first.
Yeah. And they were trying to say that
Saint looks like them.
That Saint, yeah.
He does. Saint don't look like his daddy. He looks like them. But yeah. What else? So we already talked about Quavo's album, which is trash. Okay. So Snoop Dogg was being petty. Well, we're on Kanye. Snoop Dogg was being petty. He didn't realize that Aubrey's song, In My Feelings, was about Kim until like yesterday. I guess he didn't see Kanye's whole rant about, and he was just being petty on Instagram, talking about how, your bitch was sucking and fucking and all that shit. Super fucking petty. I think I can play it if you want me to.
Definitely.
For sure.
Here he is.
I may be on a late freight, but I just found out who Kiki was. Kiki is your bitch. That's why you're so mad. Cause Drake put dick in your bitch. He did, Drake, you're a cold nigga, cuz. I like that song, but I didn't know why I liked it. I really like it now. Kiki, do you love me? Remember sucking me? And everything you. Yeah, you put dick in your bitch. How about that?
Damn.
You bitch, you.
All right, Snoop.
Kiki down, didn't he? Cause shit, Drake. Did you pour champagne on her? Did you give her a little bit or a lot of bit? Kiki, you love me. You bitch, you. Say you'll never leave me, but you did for that nigga. That's who Kiki is for real.
Sorry. He was like humping on the fucking camera. He was like, ugh. But yeah, so so did you hear about, did you watch Saturday Night Live? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna play it.
Now, I want to show y'all a picture, all right, of an airplane, okay, on my iPhone, and then put the passcode in 0000000. I'm a genius.
His password is 6 zeros? Well, at least now I feel a lot better about my password, 80085, aka boobs.
Okay, here's a picture of a new plane. I want this to be your new Air Force One.
Wow, very cool indeed. Where's the plane?
It's invisible.
Oh, that's fantastic. Okay. And who is that?
That's Wonder Woman.
Okay. Maybe we should order your lunch from a pharmacy.
That when he was like, it's invisible, like he sounds just like him. He was like, who is that? Who is this right here? It's Wonder Woman. Like, yeah, he sounds just like him. But I didn't even get to watch the whole Kanye and the president meet. I seen clips of it, but I was like, this is some fuck shit. So no thanks. Did you get to see any of it? Yeah. He was trying to, I guess, T.I. was trying not to jump the gun, but then he was like, this is just coonery for real. Kanye married a well-known white whore. Y'all are fucking out of control. Anyways, let's go to your page because you're super, super low. So let's go to your page, and let's go to What's Up Daily, you guys. All right, we're waiting for. You're free to, talk in the comments if that's what you want to do. Just me and you. Fuck. Oh. Okay.
All right, guys. So this is part 2 of Let's Dish with WebDailyCeleb Daily and SheGossipz. Man, I hate when my fucking curls don't stay curled. It's been a long ass day. Hi, guys. Come on. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I'm looking for the color.
What are you pointing? Oh, I'm like, what's going on with that?
Okay. So Candy had a sex dungeon party.
She did.
In Atlanta, and there was some backlash.
Oh.
Yeah. So apparently, I don't even know how they got these figures, but I guess she had like some sexy server guys and maybe some sexy server women, and they were only paid $150. But I guess he says that they made like $90,000.
Well, I would say it depends on what was in the contract.
If there was one.
If there was one, or if she, she could have gone through like a temp agency.
Yeah.
I don't know. So,
yeah, but he was like, you only paid us $150. He was like, you made 90. I'm like, he was like, you made $91,000. I think that was over the course. I think they had it was like a whole weekend thing. So yeah, he was complaining, but it's like, shit. Nigga, you still went to work. So
you did. You were part of something that people are gonna be talking about for a while. But at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck if I made $1 million off of it, right?
That's it.
If the agreement was that you were gonna get paid $150, you're getting paid $150. You are not here to benefit from my show.
That's it.
You're here to do a job. You're here to do a service. So depending on how many workers that she had, you know what I'm saying? It could have been $150 per person, but there's no telling how many she had. You know what I'm saying? And I could have totaled up. So
maybe she paid them in cash. I don't even know how long it was. $150 for maybe 3 or 4 hours is not bad. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're getting that shit in cash. So
and they probably gave them tips.
Maybe
because she had some celebrity people show up.
But just because I'm celebrities, I don't mean they tipping, because they cheap as fuck. Because one of my homegirls worked at Cheesecake Factory. Was it or was somewhere expensive, and 2 Chainz came in, and he left her a $10 tip off of a $400 bill, bitch. And she was mad as fuck, and I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you just expect.
Yes, because he had a whole party with him, and she served everybody. And he left for $10. So I get it. If that's your livelihood, people need to learn how to tip. Yeah, but that's not the case here. But you still went to work. So we don't know if it was $150 for 2 days or $150 per night. So,
because guess what? He wouldn't have been saying shit if he would have went through Aerotech and went and served at the Holiday Inn at the buffet at somebody's private event
for $10 an hour.
Sausages out.
Yeah.
So,
but we all know that 2 Chainz is cheap. They say Candy cheap too. I mean, that's how you stay rich, man.
Come on, Randstad.
Yo, Randstad. Wait, did I go through Randstad?
I used to work for them back in the day.
No, I went through Aerotech. I used to work for Aerotech too. But I went through Manpower to get the job that I got now. Now I'm permanent, but yeah, I used to work internally at a staffing agency. So, girl went to IHOP. My son bill was $26. Tipped the girl $13. She cried.
I want to know about her and Portia in Atlanta Housewives. What do you mean?
Okay, so
the new season?
Yeah. So apparently Portia's baby father, had his ex-girlfriend. I guess he beat his ex-girlfriend, and he took a hair shop from her mom or some shit.
Okay, so that's how. Okay.
Yes. So Kenny got a whole bunch to say about Portia, nigga. But my thing is she ain't worried about you, girl. And I don't think that she was talking that shit about Todd, but that's because somebody told her.
Yeah, and I think that's
he
the
beat
only
her mom.
Reason why she's saying something about it. It's kind of probably karma.
You talked about my niggas, so I gotta talk about yours. Yeah. But so no, I was incorrect. So he beat his ex-girlfriend's mom and took her company. I don't know.
How?
I
need more details on that, because if just beating somebody's ass makes you take the company, a lot of motherfuckers owe me some damn dividends. Okay.
What? Wait, because you beat bitches' asses for the company?
I didn't beat a lot of. I'm saying.
Oh my gosh. But I mean, I guess we'll see what really happens when everything unravels on the show. But I guess that's what's being said. I don't know. You'll send me the story, okay? So yeah.
Deleted it with the quickness.
Yeah. But you know what?
Well, you know, my Mama Joyce is gonna get the word on the street anyway. So she. I
mean, I think Mama Joyce
keep her ear to the street like a prostitute.
I don't think that Mama Joyce has an issue with Portia though, because she even met with Portia after all that debacle happened. She even met with Portia, was trying to what I'm saying?
She just didn't like that it was Phaedra.
She don't like Phaedra. Phaedra.
Yeah.
Phaedra. So I guess Coupon was asking everybody if we gave a fuck, not we, because I don't, if her fans would give a fuck if she had gotten pregnant again. So we know that you are still fucking your husband raw. She could easily be pregnant right now. I mean, you know, she's Latina. They get pregnant if you look at them. So she could easily be pregnant right now. And don't stop her from working. So that's good for her. But she would, whatever she wants to do, she should do. I just hope that she's investing well, because Atlantic is going to be the demise of her. And the fact that she doesn't have a team around her that gives a fuck about her, because she responds to everything. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't have anybody to go to be like, yo, like, let's not. Or you know what? You don't have to get on live and try to correct people. Like, you don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they like for her to get on live and act a fucking fool. They don't care about that. So yeah, she gotta. Do y'all give a fuck if she get pregnant again or what?
Not at all.
Not at all. Not even a saint.
Not at all.
No.
Oh. Nope. Because what I damn sure try to make sure is that my own uterus doesn't take up space with anybody else. So I'm damn sure not keeping count on somebody else's uterus. You know what I'm saying? Like,
honestly, you're not trying to have 2012 pop up again, 2018, 20?
Not at all. Not 2007, not 2009, not 2012.
None of it.
Nope.
But I don't care if I'm pregnant. I mean, we already talked about Honda and Fetty last week. Wait, I'm sorry. Quavo's album sold 5,000 copies. We don't know if that's true, but I guess I hadn't gotten the word from it, but we'll see. I don't think that it's doing well though. They said that his album is just like him saying the same lyrics over and over on different beats.
Damn. Come on, Jeff, with the nickname.
What did he say? Honda?
He said, I forgot about Honda as well. Yeah, they were mentioning Honda and Fetty Wap.
Oh, a Honda ground. Yeah, I see different figures: 5,000 to 7,000, 2,000 to 5,000.
Either way,
it's a flop. It's a flip flop. It's not even a flip flop, nigga. It's just a flop. But he says the hardest album out now, and it's really like the hardest album to listen to. So that's why Nicki didn't respond. He was writing her coattail. But yeah, so somebody says, wait, I posted, it was like RIAA wood, not like certified gold, certified wood. But yeah. So yeah, nobody gives a fuck about cardboard. I don't even understand why she would. ask people, like, do they care? Because you're gonna do whatever the fuck you're gonna do anyways. You're not on.
Very
People
much
are like,
so.
they want a tour out of her. You want a tour out of cardboard? RIAA.
I wouldn't go, but I think a lot of people would end up going.
Absolutely.
A lot of people like her, depending on, you know, especially depending on who she has it with. I think people would go. I wouldn't. But...
They said, wait, what did you say? Bow Wow got dumped already?
Oh yeah, I thought they'd been over. See, Love and Hip Hop. I mean, not Love and Hip Hop. Growing Up Hip Hop, Atlanta just started, but to my understanding, they had already broken up before it even aired.
Yeah,
so.
And she also said that they were broken up, but then we just seen them somewhere else with like a Latina girl or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But
she's like flirting with Young M.A.
I'm sorry, his ex-girlfriend is flirting with Young M.A.
Yes.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, you want to talk about how Young M.A took Bow Wow's girl? Them lesbians, man. They look you till you can't be looked no more, my nigga. So they know where the spots is. I mean, I don't have no experience, but
you heard what she said about the deep throat. So
shut the fuck up. So Erica, speaking of Bow Wow, Erica Mena got arrested. I guess her and her boyfriend were fighting, and he kicked down the door, and she had weed in the house, and apparently she has roommates. So her roommates called the cops.
Oh.
Bitch, you got roommates. Like
all that shit she be talking.
And then so I guess Christopher Milan, who's like, he's a serious clout chaser. He was saying how she has roommates. Rent in Atlanta is like 99 cents. And she was like, you have roommates.
Oh, wait.
What?
She lives in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Talking about New York.
No, she lives out here. You know, she's on Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta.
Yeah, but you know, bitches be Airbnb and crashing for filming. So I thought that she still lives in New York. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, rent is like $1.75 in Atlanta.
And she was like, you have roommates. Well, that's what he said to her. And she was like, you have roommates with STDs and shit. And so Christopher Milan, who is such a dramatic queen, he goes, writes this whole like paragraph about, I can't believe how homophobic she is. And she was like, nigga, shut the fuck up. Like, I said STD, you all of a sudden said homophobic.
Right.
Like gay people are the only people who catch diseases. That's not true. So
Yeah.
But yeah, he just wants, he likes to be included on the shade room. And when he gets that little bit of like, oh, they posted me, I gotta post something now.
She says you have an STD in your ass.
Look.
Well, damn.
Look.
All right.
I don't give a fuck. For what I read, she was like, about. I mean, she responded to him. It was like, I said STD. She probably did say in his ass, but she said, oh, living in his ass. Well, shit. Is that homophobic though? People get STDs in their ass all the time.
I mean, I guess she's saying that because he is gay. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of relates. I don't know necessarily that it's homophobic because she's dated women. You know what I'm saying?
Again, so that, I mean, I don't know. The woman she dated has a whole husband and a whole baby now. So
exactly.
So is it? No, it's not homophobic. Okay. I mean, I guess to each his own. But he.
I mean, because if she was full blown lesbian and had something to say in regards to that, you know what I'm saying? People probably wouldn't say that what he said was homophobic.
Okay, what she said was homophobic. What do you mean? What she said was homophobic?
Like if it was the other way around, and he said something like if she was full blown lesbian and he said something in regards to her, like her pussy, like I don't feel like people would say that it was homophobic from him saying it because he's gay. So maybe it's because she's bisexual. Oh, she's gay for pay.
I mean, but last time I checked, she wasn't on Love and Hip Hop fucking dudes. She was on Love and Hip Hop fucking girls.
I mean, well, they did have her chasing Tommy for a storyline.
Yeah.
Tommy wasn't with that shit.
But if he would have said something,
she was fucking with Bow Wow.
You said what?
And before that, she was fucking with Bow Wow. Like before she came back.
Yeah.
So remember, she exited stage left.
Yeah.
And it was because she was engaged to Bow Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, she did like her own one-on-one interview.
So you know what? It's kind of like a off on because it started off with Rich Dollars.
Yep.
And then she started fucking with Santana. And
Yep.
then she started fucking with Bow Wow.
Yep.
And then they had her chasing Tommy.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay.
She said Bow Wow and Rich, she is a lesbian because they're both women.
All right. All right, Minnie.
All right. I mean, if he would have said something like about her vagina, then he would have been like sexist. So I'm kind of getting it now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
I mean, but I mean, gay boys aren't the only ones that get STDs in their asses. I'm just saying.
Not at all. Not at all.
But yeah, so yeah, it's a whole thing on the Shade Room. So I don't even know where to go. I guess Charlemagne canceled his sit down with Kanye.
Oh, why did Pancake 35 do that?
You're annoying. He said that basically him sitting down with Kanye, he said mental illness is real. And that where Kanye is mentally, it wouldn't be healthy for him to have a sit down conversation with Kanye. But I really want I really want to play, but see, I don't know if I should because it's 9 minutes and it's just Kanye talking about like mind control. You want to wait until Sunday or you want to play it now?
If you want to play the whole thing, I would say wait till Sunday. If you just want to play some of it, we can play it now. It's up to you.
Yeah, I mean, we can wait till Sunday because I want to listen to the whole thing, but I didn't want to do it by myself because I looked at the reactions. You should have interviewed
Azealia Banks.
I think sometimes it seems like Azealia Banks, not sometimes, all the time it seems like Azealia Banks is hateful towards other Black women, towards everybody.
Herself.
Yeah, everyone. But then it's like sometimes she be speaking that real shit. Like the things that she says has logic to it, which is why Cardboard Coupon decided to just what did she do? Deactivate her page because she couldn't take the heat, which is everything that Azealia Banks said about Cardi is correct. But we know that it's pure hate when she's talking about Nicki and B because it's like they don't even do anything to you, girl. So but then she praises them on other shit. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it's like I don't know, but I would have watched the interview with Azealia Banks, but yeah.
I hate hearing her talk. Yeah, damn rabbit teeth. Lord,
you know what? I hate watching her talk, like because that underbite. I'm like, bitch, like you need your jaw broken and like, that shit fixed because it's not a good look.
Is your friend, but whatever.
No, she's not even because it's not even her teeth aren't fucked up. It's her jaw. So she needs her jaw broken by a fist or by a dentist. It doesn't matter. She needs it broken and she needs it fixed. Like the shit's outlined. AB is a wild chick from Harlem. She be ready. So do y'all think that she would have beat up that white girl or nah? Alana Del Rey. I don't know her.
She probably would have.
Because the girl was like, she will not. She will fuck her up.
Hey girl, Minnie said it's like a cash register drawer.
It is.
Wow.
Honestly,
really
it's like this. Like I can't even do it. It's like girl. Yeah. But I mean, yeah. So but yeah, he canceled the interview with Kanye. So that was it.
I don't know what the fuck's her for real. She bit that security lady tit though. It's an underbite. I hate that. Oh, I had that. She wears gloves because her hands are still dark from all that bleaching on her hands. Or her hands are super gray.
Alana can't fight. Just fuck Black dudes. All right, y'all.
Alrighty. I'm living for the comments tonight, y'all. Y'all.
But they're always on it though. They know y'all know a lot more than we do. But then like because every time they bring something up, like we have backstories of and then this happened. So y'all are the shit. For real.
Did you hear about Floyd Mayweather Sr. being sued for dragging a woman out of her car and punching her multiple times?
No, I did not hear that.
So he's being sued for punching a woman multiple times, stemming from a 2017 incident. Marsha Bird is the woman who filed the charges against the 65-year-old famous father, claiming she suffered severe injuries following the boxing match between Canelo and GGG outside of the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Apparently, they were in a verbal altercation that turned physical. Said that his father dragged her out of the vehicle by her legs after he asked her to remove herself and she refused. She claims that he then punched her repeatedly with a closed fist.
That's not funny. I giggled a little bit. That's not funny. My question is, if you're sitting in a car, okay, why would he grab your legs first? Like if you're sitting in the car and I'm standing up there, why would I go for your legs? No, I'm gonna go for your hair. I'm gonna go for your shirt. I'm gonna go for your neck. I'm gonna go for your arm and pull you out the car. Like that's what's gonna happen. Even if I have to pull you out the car through the window, like that's how I'm pulling you out. I'm not gonna open the door and then go for your legs. It doesn't make any sense. Your legs are covered. But okay.
The only thing I could think about is if like she was turned sideways and was like kicking, like trying to kick him off her or something.
Well, then,
other than that,
if she kicked them, she deserved to get punched. Don't kick nobody. Keep your fucking feet on the ground.
I don't know, but yeah. What happened to that baby?
Oh, the baby that he was supposed to have.
Baby on the way, yeah.
In the backseat with her legs in the air. Bitch. Oh, what the fuck?
Okay.
Oh, y'all crazy. But yeah, no, if she was kicking him, like if he was talking that shit and she was kicking him, that's different. I'm gonna pull you out the car too by your legs. But like she kept on, I'm trying to stop laughing. But but if we're just sitting there, we're having an argument and I'm standing up and you're sitting down, I'm not going for your legs to pull you out the car. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, right.
So
if anything, I would think he probably would have grabbed her by her hair.
Correct. Or her arm or her neck. Or you know what I'm saying? But no, I didn't hear that. What else you got, girl?
They're finally giving us the Richard Pryor documentary. Well, not documentary.
Is it
docu-series?
Is it with? Who is it with? Who's
Mike Epps is still going to play Richard Pryor. Tiffany Haddish is in it.
Okay.
Jimmy Walker from Good Times.
Okay.
Is in it. So apparently, I guess they just they're going to talk about his rising from an impoverished childhood, growing up in a brothel, raised by his grandmother, to his rise to fame. So it's being produced by. My bad. It's being produced by his wife, and yeah. So, okay. So this is not the movie. This is the documentary.
Okay.
I thought we were getting a movie though.
I think so too.
So it's gonna have interviews with Tiffany Haddish, Mike Epps, Howie Mandel, Jimmy Walker.
Howie Mandel. Who's that? Who's Howie Mandel?
Howie Mandel. That's isn't that the dude from do you remember that cartoon from back in the day called Bobby's World?
Yeah. I
think that's the guy, like the white guy that would when they would show like his real face. Like the comedian, like that. That's him.
It seems familiar. I'll Google him. So they said, are we already over Tiffany? You over Tiffany?
I mean, like we've already equated her to being the female Kevin Hart, right?
Oh,
like she's funny with some things, and then some other stuff is just like
that's how he went down. He was on Bravo, right?
Jerry Curl type thing.
Ooh, I can't even see it. Sorry, but yeah, he was on. I think he was on Bravo. Oh, he was on NBC. I don't know. But okay, I know exactly who he is. He was on NBC. I think he was like a host or he was like a judge or some shit.
Deal or No Deal.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Was
yes,
it?
I just remember him.
Okay. Yeah. No more of them. So wait, so say it again about Tiffany.
She's the female Kevin Hart. you know, like some stuff can be naturally funny, but for the most part, it's like it's overdone. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you're trying too hard, and then it's more so for white people funny.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
like Mike Epps is black people funny.
Correct, but you know what? I don't even think that Mike Epps is all that funny. I don't think that he's all that funny to me. But I'm going to see that Tyler Perry movie with her in it.
Oh yeah,
I'm going to see that. I was gonna go see School Nights, School what?
Night School.
Yeah, Night School. But I heard it was trash, like complete trash.
I heard it wasn't as good as well.
So I'm not gonna waste my money. Unless somebody want to take me, then I'll go see it. But other than that, I'm not going. But that movie with Tiffany's, that Tyler Perry movie seems funny. So. Yeah, Tika Sumpter is so like fucking Tika pretty. Sumpter. And Amber, I forget what her last name is, but Amber, she could sing real good. Niecy.
She was from no, that wasn't Niecy. This is Riley. She's from Glee. They look alike. I know he's talking about.
Really?
They look alike.
Wait, yes, so hold on, Riley. Amber and who? Fuck, I know who, because Amber, the Niecy girl is from Nickelodeon. But she was,
right.
She was
Disney Channel.
Yes, the Disney Channel. So Amber Riley and who's the other girl?
Oh, what is her name? Who plays Niecy, y'all, from Being Mary Jane? I forgot her name, but they do look very similar.
They do.
Very similar.
I thought it was. Similar. Oh my gosh.
And speaking of that, are we getting the Being Mary Jane movie? The ending to everything.
Her name is, oh my gosh, her name is Ivy Wentz.
Her name is Ivy?
Hold on, no, it's not. Raven Goodwin, my bad.
Oh, I was about to say Ivy.
Yeah, Raven, they do look alike. They're so pretty.
They look very much so alike.
Well, good for her, double ganger.
I need this Being Mary Jane movie because I was mad that it was ending, first of all.
I can't believe it's all 50 Cent fault.
I know.
And then he put out one season of that trash ass show, and like we don't get Mary Jane anymore.
It's not funny. Like they thought that they was gonna be the new and living color. Like no.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, that's how he was trying to make it seem that it was gonna be like the new living color.
Wow.
Speaking of that, Jim Carrey wants to do a reboot of Living Color. I don't know who's gonna be involved in it, but it might be good if they can bring some of the original people back as far as the writers and get raw funny talent.
But
that's the only way that I think it could work.
I don't think that it's gonna work, not in this day and age. If Martin's not gonna work, Living Color is not gonna work. Because Living Color used to be just as raw as Martin. And
it did.
And yeah, the Wayans brothers, I mean, you know, and David Wayne just quit, you know, he was on Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
And he just quit that. Like he didn't just quit. He's quitting at the end of the season.
He's quitting, yeah. Well, that's because, you know, they got him doing like real shit.
Yeah. And he's like, I'm fucking 60. I'm a diabetic.
He looks fucking amazing.
Who?
He looks amazing.
Yeah, they all do though. Like, except the girl. Who's like a nigga. David Alan Grier is damn near 60 years old. You're annoying. It's damn near.
Why did it take for him to get old to look somewhat handsome? Because when he was younger, David Alan Grier was ugly as fuck.
He's still ugly.
Like ugly.
What you talking about?
He looks a lot better now.
You think so? You think that he looks his age? That's why.
Maybe that's why.
You thought he had like
looked like an old young man back then, but he was ugly back then. He was real ugly back then, but now he looks so much better.
He said, so "Don't do Kim Wayne."
What happened? Kim just looks like her brothers. That's all I say.
No, she don't.
She looks like her brothers. She looks like her brothers.
No,
she looks like
Y'all not gonna do them like that. Nah. No, she don't look like none of her brothers. Huh? Okay, like his brother. Who? David Allen? I like David. David, and I think he's just naturally funny
like,
too.
I love him on when he was on Martin as Lonnie Love.
Yes.
That shit was funny as hell.
Yeah, no, y'all not gonna do the because the Damon who's the oldest?
I believe Keenan is.
So it's Keenan, it's Damon, then it's Sean, and then it's Marlon. But in between them is Kim, and then they got other brothers and shit. No, she. I don't think she would. No.
Now y'all got me. Y'all got me wanting to watch that damn episode.
What? Oh, get out of here. The of Martin. Yeah. We the Holy Ghost done told me.
Yeah, the Holy Ghost.
Everything's gonna be all right. And have Martin Mama in there flipping and stuff like that.
Yes,
girl. And taking them people money.
I am drinking tequila shots.
Really?
I am.
You can hold your liquor, huh, girl?
I can.
No, not my fuck ass. Cause you have how many liquor shots?
This is my third.
Yeah, I would have been like, bitch, let me tell you. Eyelashes would have been on the wall and shit. But what else? What else you got, girl?
Wait, hold on. I gotta play this.
Here she go.
Oh, I'm trying to turn the speaker up, y'all. It won't go up.
Hold on. What? Come on! Holy Ghost! Hey! Yes! 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 The Holy Ghost. That is hilarious, my nigga. Thank you for that. Thank you so much for that. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, baby.
Okay. Sorry, y'all.
You got it. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 more. You got any? Or do you have a blind item? Or this girl's dancing.
Yes.
You have a blind item?
I got a blind item. I do.
Okay. So, hold on. Wait, do you have any more?
Well, I was just gonna say. So, did y'all know that Emily B's dad is testifying on behalf of Fabulous in the upcoming case?
I'm sorry. Yes.
Ain't
yes.
Shit?
Yeah, girl. I thought you were saying. I don't know why when you said Emily B, I thought of Mel B, and I said, well, how the fuck does he know him? Yeah, absolutely.
That he beats the fuck out of your daughter,
and
allegedly, and you're campaigning on his behalf. Well, I say allegedly because he won't admit to the guilt. So, that shit was interesting. So yeah, he's gonna testify.
Yeah. Yep. I'm not surprised.
The whole family is dumb as rocks.
But my thing is
that's his boss.
How much money does this nigga have for y'all to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, did he sign something to be like, yeah, you about to be paying my bills for the rest of my life? Or like, how does that work for you to let your daughter get her ass whooped by this motherfucker who been, but yeah, bitch, you continue to have babies by this nigga. Okay, nothing. So
that was stupid.
I guess I want to play this little, this little snippet. So I guess Tamar, no. The girls from The Real went on The Breakfast Club earlier last week or some shit like that. Or maybe Friday, I don't know. And said that they just were asked about Tamar. And so this is what was said.
She moved anything with Tamar? When the incident happened when she got fired, I didn't know about it because I went on the Wendy Williams show. Why would I go on a Wendy Williams show if I knew one of my castmates was going to get fired that next Monday? I got a call on Saturday. They said that Tamar was being let go. I asked the question. We all got on a text and we were like, what is going on?
We were calling her.
We called her. She's not picking up the phone, nothing, right? Then when all of that happened, I get on a plane to go to Atlanta. Who's in front? This is how God worked. Who's in front of me, first class? Her sister, Tawanda. Her sister Tawanda said, Lonnie, I am so sorry this is happening to you. We know you didn't have nothing to do with it. She said, but I'm going to tell you something. They just did an emergency filming of the Braxton Family Values, and you need to see the episode. I said, what are you talking about? She said, you just need to see the episode. I was like, what? The show moved. I had a person that worked at WeTV. When you're a good person, people will come for you. Contacted me and said, look, we saw the rough cut of the Braxton Family Values. You are being named, the girls are being named, and Vince is doing the naming. Wow. So I called my attorney. I didn't tell these girls this. This is the first time they hearing this. I said, you got to call WeTV and let them know that if they're naming us, we're going to have legal action. Because we had nothing to do with this defamation of character. 100%. They turned around and they did an extra cut. But if you Google, you can see that there was a blogger that actually saw the rough cut, and it says Vince names us, saying that we jealous. He names me specifically. And you know why I say he does that? Because I gave her the number of Rashawn McDonald.
Look how that story just
You may not have gotten her fired, but you definitely got to get a divorce.
You know what, that's all you heard. I had a person that worked at WeTV.
From what I understand, this is what I wrote. I said, Lonnie is such a liar. Why would you do the Wendy Williams show if you knew that your friend was going to get fired that next Monday? Bitch, because you didn't know right then and there. Bitch, what are you talking about? Quote unquote. And I said, girl, what? Lonnie knew because she told B. Scott. She's such a liar. This is why she'll always be miserable and alone. So from what I understand, B. Scott is the one that told her, but allegedly she told him what was happening, and he was trying to cover the shit, and because he knew everything before anybody. He was the only one that knew.
The only one,
and she knew. So you can't tell me, and they're like friends. Like I might not see them together, but they're fucking friends. So they're like defamation of character. You're right. They did. I'm sure that Vince was naming names. I don't put it past him. But I am sure that, Lonnie's just a fucking liar.
She's a fucking liar. And you can tell how she's talking. Why would I go on the Wendy Williams show when I knew that Tamar was being fired? Because I did not even know. I had no idea. First of all, that you can't even speak right. Okay,
but my thing
the
is,
liar's all in your tongue.
What logic does that make? You went on the Wendy Williams show knowing that she was going to get, but you knew it. I know you knew it, and I know that they all sat around in the motherfucking circle and was like, "We don't like that Tamar. She's bad for our brand.
Because
let's do this. Let's do that."
This is the first time that the shit came up. Remember, they had talked about that shit some months before, and they all tried to post a picture with all of them in the hotel room, like, "Oh, we love her. We're not letting her go," and this and that and this and that. Like that, the rumors had came up months before that.
Correct.
And everybody refuted it. Everybody was like, we don't have no problem with Tamar. The producers was like, we don't have no problem with Tamar.
And then it happened.
And it happens.
And so my thing is like, I don't understand why Lonnie, so I guess Tamar, this is it. Lonnie has always said that Tamar did not deserve Vince. She said that publicly, that she doesn't deserve him. Lonnie wants everybody else's man. Lonnie is, I don't want to say, she is, in my opinion, miserable. She wants everybody else's life. That's why when Jenny Mai was getting a divorce, she was on the husband's side. Bitch, what? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we got your fucking card. And why in the fuck do you stay? I don't know if she's be at Tamara's house anymore. Maybe her husband was like, bitch, you can't come over here no more because this is my house, my wife, bitch, get the fuck on. But I remember Tamara was like, she used to stay at her house playing with her kids and shit. Like, but you ain't got nothing else to do.
Right.
Like, you ain't got nothing else to do. So, they said this she was problematic for the
listen, she might have been. However, keep that same energy.
That's it.
Right?
That's it.
That's all I'm saying. Don't try to do some fake ass crying on the TV show, making it seem like you're so sad that she's gone when you were rooting for her departure.
Yeah. So, but then they're saying that Jenny Mai's husband cheated. It don't even matter. Why would you still side with that nigga? If this is my co-host, if something's happening with Danny. Why am I going to side with Danny's husband? For fucking what? I don't give a fuck if I met him. I would never do that. Because Danny's my fucking friend. And that's my co-host. Like, what kind of sense does that fucking make? But she thinks that everyone who has a husband don't appreciate their husband. Well, bitch, you ain't, because you ain't got one. Like, but okay, girl, we all know that you wanted Vince. You said it yourself, ho. So stop. Just stop. And Adrian ain't no fucking better.
In the back closet, waiting for this nigga to come on home. She like, baby, I have a fresh opening.
Right?
Place them under your tongue.
You're so annoying.
One by one.
You're so annoying. You said she ain't a
So
friend.
you know, Tawanda responded.
Yes, Tawanda said, I did see you on the plane, but I ain't never said what the fuck you just said, bitch. You was a fucking liar. And she said, and right when I see you, I called Tamar and told her everything that happened. So I don't remember the conversation that me and you had, like that you're talking about, but I never told you anything. So what are you talking about? So that's how I know that blogger who was her fucking friend told her everything.
Which means when your ass sat down on Wendy Williams, bitch,
you fucking knew.
You knew that Wendy was gonna ask you.
For sure. That's the first thing she was gonna ask you, bitch. You ain't got nothing else going on. You're not funny, hoe. Anyway, there ain't nobody checking for you on stage, bitch.
Ain't nobody was checking for her. She was, that 50 Cent and with Monique on Soul Plane.
Oh,
when she was the security guard.
I totally forgot that she was even in Soul Plane.
Fuck me the dope that brought me my best. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I'm over. I just don't like stop lying. My thing is like, I'm not even a Tamar fan, but stop lying on that girl. Act like y'all didn't fucking know. And Adrian ain't no fucking better. I don't think the only person I don't think really knew was Tamira. And maybe Jenny, because Tamira and Tamar are really close. You know what I'm saying? Yes. If Tamira knew, I think she would have said something. But I'm pretty sure that at least Lonnie for sure knew and Adrian knew. Because you can always see the fucking tension. So so they want to talk about this Cardi shit. Long story short, Cardi was disrespectful to a makeup artist. The girl put up the video, I think back in April or May, about how she did makeup for Cardi B in the beginning of the year, and Cardi B requested her. I guess Cardi had the girl arrived. She is a makeup artist, so she had people already lined up. And then the girl had to refund everybody their money back who needed her because Cardi requested her. So she, gave people their money back, went to Cardi. Cardi had her sitting down, downstairs at the hotel for like an hour or whatever. And then she's like, okay, like what's going on? Just wanting to know, like, I don't want Cardi to think that I'm not here. Like, what's happening? So long story short, Cardi, which I honestly think that Cardi was just on Instagram looking through comments and shit like that. And then people were like, she's upset right now. So we just have to need to let you guys know that she's mad. So when you go up there to do her hair and makeup, she's upset. So long story short, Cardi started, she started doing Cardi's makeup. Cardi is not being still. She's moving and shit. And anything that the girl does, Cardi's like, why do I look like this? Why does my face look like this? It looks like this. So Cardi was just mad. Long story short, she didn't pay the girl. And the girl was on YouTube crying, like, boo-hoo. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's like, I don't even give a fuck. She's like, you don't treat people like that. And we all know that, she don't give a fuck about nobody's feelings. So it's not surprising. And this is not going to be the last time you hear about some shit like this. So it's unfortunate. But then Cardi got, I guess, on Insta Live and was like, the girl's lying. No, bitch, you're lying. You lie all the time. We don't believe you, ho. You need more people. Anyways, what else? Meghan Markle pregnant. Y'all care? I don't. All right.
So look, my phone is on like 10%.
I know.
So I'm gonna throw this blind item out so we can save it, because if it dies before then,
Gotcha.
All right, so real quick, y'all. To avoid more embarrassment and humiliation, she did more to suppress her ex-husband's liaisons with transgenders than he did. It was bad enough that he was unfaithful with biological women, but she didn't want the public to know about him spending her money while she toured on transgender prostitutes. People would think this man made a complete fool out of her. And she was even more ashamed when she was informed that he actually bottomed his favorite pre-op trans girl. Allegedly, the trans girl admired his plump derriere and pestered him until he gave in. He played her
Mary J.
to the extreme,
Mary J.
where he continued to get a percentage of all her future royalties, and in some cases, he will net more than her.
Yep. Mary J, for sure. For sure. I just, it's really unfortunate that she just chooses trash ass men, and it's like she can't find anybody to really like love her. And that's probably why she was like, you know, when he was like, well, why you wear your hair like this, and why you do this, and why you do that?
Crazy.
Because he wants you to look like a boy, girl. That's why he wants you to have a dick. Okay, yeah, but we don't even have to. We already know who that is. The first person that popped into my head was Mary, and it's so unfortunate. But okay, well, guys, it was fun. Yes. We are gonna do Let's Chit Chat on Thursday and not on Wednesday. That gives us, you know, more than enough time to get together because ain't shit gonna happen in the next couple of days, so we'll be fine. But yeah, so Let's Chit Chat is on Thursday, and thank you so much for tuning in. We love you so much.
Yes. Bye, guys. See you in a few days.
All right. Bye, guys.